So I have decided that I'm going to be turning $100 into 100,000, and I'm going to document the process. When you see the starting balance on the account, well, before I even get to that, every Sunday I'm going to do an analysis, and then every 3 to 4 hours I'll give updates on what trades I'm interested in, what trades I'm no longer interested in, things of that nature. Once you see the starting balance, you're going to be like, what? I thought you said 100. But I've already successfully flipped 2 weeks. So every week, I'm trying to double the account. That's the goal. If we miss and we're off by a little bit, that's fine. But for the most part, we need to double the account each week. About 2 weeks back, I put $100 in, flipped it to 200 the first week, flipped it to 400 last week, this week, 800. So hopefully we can make that happen. It's Sunday today, so I'm gonna do my analysis and go from there. I forgot to tell y'all, I will be using somewhat proper risk management. I will only be using 20%, risking 20% of the account on each trade in order to produce 100%, which means I need 5 to 1 each week. I can do that through 2 trades, 1 trade, however I get it. But now let's get into the analysis. And we are live and full effect, baby. I ain't gonna lie, I already did my analysis and stuff, but I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna do the red ones. I'm not gonna do these ones. They're runner-ups. So how I do my analysis is I follow the FX Alex G set and forget method. From what I see from his channel, it really depends on the currency pair, but the daily is the most important. So I like to start off on a daily, see what we're doing. You know what I mean? We're creating higher highs, higher lows, higher low, higher high. Uh-oh, we broke below. See, this is where trading becomes somewhat blurred, because you can count this or you cannot count this. So, but this is only one time frame. Let's go to the weekly. Let's see what we're doing on the weekly. Move right here. Higher low. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we shoot up. So technically on the weekly, let me just write it. Weekly bullish. So the weekly is bullish. Bam. We got that. Stops right here. Cool. The daily, as we just said, either you can count this or you cannot count. I'm not going to count that. This is the higher low and this is the higher high. Price has retraced to our area of interest on the daily. And why is this our area of interest? Well, let's see. We have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, and if we keep going for 4 touch, 5 touch. We got 5 touches, bro, on a daily. So, you know what I mean? That's an area of interest, bro. Now, let's go down to the 4 hour. What do we see? Price is respecting this area of interest heavily. What we're looking for here is hopefully for price not to close below here. I ain't do the rest of the trend with y'all. So for the trend, we need 2 time frames in sync. Weekly bullish, the daily. We've already established we're bullish as well. Daily is bullish. Now, 4 hour. Price is at the perfect point. All we need to see, well, we got the two time frames in sync. Really the most important. If the weekly and the daily are in sync, bro, that is what we want. Okay? The higher the time frame, the more respected it is. So the weekly and the weekly bullish, let's drag this over here. Weekly bullish, daily bullish. Let's see what the 4 hour is in. Boom. Until we pass this point. So I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use that. That. Oh, we surpassed it here. So now this becomes the higher high. And this becomes the higher low. Bam. So now we've surpassed that. Boom. Lower low. So actually, on the 4 hour, we are in a downtrend, and it will remain bearish until one of these gets broken. But like I said, that's only on the 4 hour. 4 hour bearish. So we're not worried about the 4 hour. We are more focused on these. Bam. Now we know which way we want to look. It's starting to create some accumulation right here. What time is it? 6:03. I'm about to take my first entry. 2 hour, 1 hour. Possibly. I don't know. Let me see. Let me wait a little bit. Am I jumping? Nah. That'll be a good risk to reward. Put it below right there. Where do I want my stop loss to be, man? Or do I even want to take this trade right now? Let me make sure I want to take this trade right now, bro. Make completely certain. Daily area of interest. So I got to risk 80 this week. Where's that stop loss? 0.89137. Ooh, I don't know yet, man. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to wait till we get a engulfing candle, because that's what I need. That's the entry signal. I'm tripping. You know what I mean? I'm trying to rush steps. I'm being impatient, and it's going to cause me to take a L, which I haven't done on the account thus far. So I'm going to remain patient. My charts are inverted, so this is actually a sell. It's not a buy. I'm gonna wait a little bit. If we get an engulfing, if price closes like right here, this is gonna be the trade. I'm not gonna get in yet. I'm gonna wait for a bearish engulfing. Once we get that bearish engulfing, then I'm diving in. You feel me? So let's move on to the next pair. AUDCHF. Bam. When we look at the weekly, we are up. Uptrend, higher low, higher high, till we pass that. Up, past it. Bam. This becomes the higher low, higher high. Bam. Weekly's in a bullish. Daily. If you want to be technical, we are bullish because of this. Because of this, we are bullish. But in the minor structure, we are bearish because let's do it. Bam, 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 bam. Higher low, higher high. We haven't passed that. We haven't passed this point or this point. The daily is bearish, or really overall bullish, but bearish in the minor structure. 4 hour. 4 hour is bullish. Why? Let's find out. Higher low, higher high. Higher low, higher high. Let's go. Bam. We didn't pass that point until right here. So that makes this the higher low and this the higher high. So the 4 hours bullish. It's looking like it's already starting to do. I'm about to get in this trade. Ah, man. It's trying to do me dirty. It's trying to go before I... So now we've established that we have 2 time frames bullish. We have the weekly and the daily. So now we can take our tool and try to get at least a 2 to 1, you know what I mean? Oh man, that is shooting. And if it can't give me a 2 to 1, then we might just have to wait for it to come pull back, if it will. You know what I mean? I doubt it will, bro. It's probably just gonna shoot up. But if it comes back about like right here or so, I'll get in it. But it's no longer really Should have got in. This is the point where you want to get in. We had the bearish engulfing, but I still can get in right here, bro. I still might do that. I think I'm gonna do it. But at the same time, let's go back and look at it. Bam. What we say? Daily bearish, weekly bullish, daily bearish, 4 hour bullish. So yeah, we about to get in this shit. For sure. Damn, this shit shooting, bruh. I might have to wait. Nah, if I'm gonna get in, I gotta get in 0.53544. So I'm risking $80. I'm risking $80 because the account is at what's it at? I'm risking $80 because the account is at 400. So we'll see how this plays out. I just got in the trade. Let's check on this one. Now let's go to my next one, man. So I just hopped in that trade, by the way. I risked 80. Next one is Euro GBP. The weekly is in a downtrend. Why? Because we have lower low, then we have a higher high, but lower low, lower low. This exceeded all that shit. So lower low, lower high, daily. What looks to be a head and shoulders. Boom, 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 boom. Now, as you can see, when price decides to reverse and go to the upside, it shoots. So this could be a potential freaking monster of a trade for whoever takes it, and if we take it, you know what I mean. Right as of right now, boom. The daily is in a bullish. Oh no, it's bearish. I'm tripping. Bam, 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 bam. Body closed below here. So now we are bearish. Bam, came back up to retest the previous spot. It's looking beautiful. It's looking like a beautiful reversal. You know what I mean? It's looking perfect. Let me create another tab so I can keep tabs on my other trade that I'm actually in real quick. You know what I mean? Okay. It's looking like it's going to continue going in our direction, possibly. So it hasn't reversed or anything crazy like that yet, so we're good. This is going, oh my god, this trade looking like it's about to, woo, woo. She in forever, boy. That ain't your boo. If you know Lil Key. But yeah, shoot off the roof. Yeah, so let's go to here. Bam. Weekly. What we doing? Weekly, where we at, man? See, you can either count this or you cannot. I'ma count it. So we got wham, 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 wham. And we close below here, right here. So now, weekly, this is higher, lower low, lower high. I mean lower high, lower low, lower high. Bam. Boop, boop, boop. So the weekly is bearish. Weekly's bearish. Daily. Daily is, let's check it out. So I'm gonna just start from right here, bro. So it was bearish. We went bearish right here, but then we came back bullish. Doop, doop. So either you can count this or you cannot. I'ma count it. Won't, 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 won't. So we went bearish again. Bam. Higher low, lower low. I mean lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Bam. So we are now bearish on the daily as well. 4 hour is looking beautiful, like it's supposed to come down. So yeah, 4 hours bearish as well, man. Oh wait, nah, let's check it. Bam, bam. Well, 4 hour the 4 hour I mainly do like the major. I don't really do like the minute little small stuff, you know. So bam, 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 bam. 4 hour we are in a downtrend. Bam, 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 bam. High, lower, lower, high, lower, low. So that looks good for a sell, man. This actually looks good right now. Superb. Let me check on my other trade real quick. Oh my God. What are we doing? I might have to get out. Nah, I ain't getting out, bro. We gonna see. We gonna stick it through, man. This might be the first L on the account, man. We'll see. But I'm gonna stick with it because we got soldiers backing us up, man. We got the daily and we got the freaking weekly, bro, on our side, man. You feel me? Like, come on, man. And the 4 hour. So let's see. You know what I mean? Got the weekly on our side. Daily is against us, you know what I mean? He trying to kill us. He trying to knock us out, you feel me? But he trying to knock us out, man. But hopefully we make it through. We weather the storm, you know what I mean? Because we got a double bottom right here for the 4 hour. Oh, no. That ain't a double bottom. Damn. But the 4 hours bullish, though. So we'll see. We'll see what's up, man. But now we are on to AUDJPY. Let's go weekly. Weekly, as you can see, we are bam. Well, let's find out. We are in an uptrend because we have not surpassed this. We're not body closed below it. So weekly, we are up. Let's start right here. Boom. Bam. Bam. Boop, boop, boop. Nah, we gonna count that. Oop, 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 oop. Boom. So, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Nothing yet. Then we surpass this point. So now this becomes the higher high, higher low. Bam, 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 bam. Nothing. Bam. Pass right here. So now this becomes the lower. This becomes the lower low, lower high. Daily area of interest right here and right here, because we got touches. So it can come back anywhere up in there, in my opinion, if it wants to. Now the 4 hour. Let's go here with it. Let's go here with it. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Up. Went up. Came above. Broke below. So that is now. And because this body closed above. Because this body closed above here, we are now bullish. So now, this becomes the higher low. This becomes higher high. This becomes the higher low. We broke below here, so now we are now bearish. This becomes the lower high. This becomes the lower low. And so we came back up. Boom. We can count this or we cannot. Just for the sake of not wanting to, I'm not gonna count it. Up, down, bam. So what I'm expecting is exactly as this arrow says, it to come up to here or here, and then start going back down. NZDJPY is next. The weekly is bearish. And why is it bearish? Because let's find out. So we were creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Bam, broke below this higher low. So that makes this the lower high, this the lower low, lower high, lower low. Weekly's bearish. Daily is, let's find out. Boom, 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 broke above. Now this is higher high, higher low, higher high, broke below. So now this is lower low, lower high, lower. Well, this ain't shit until right here. And then we, so now that we broke them below right here, this becomes the lower low, lower high. So the weekly and the daily are both in sync and bearish. The 4 hour. 4 hour, we are higher, lower low, lower high. We didn't go below until right here. So 4 hour, we are bearish still, because we body closed below, and now this becomes the lower low, lower high, if you want it to be. Or I mean, or you could skip it, because that's why trading, it becomes how you see the market. But I'm not, once we have the weekly and the daily in sync, the 4 hour is not really, I don't look at the 4 hour for structure too much. I try to mainly base it off the weekly and the daily, if that's where we're gonna base it off of. So the area of interest is right here. I'm thinking it's gonna come back to right here and then go down. And last but not least, USDJPY. Let me check out my trade real quick. Woo. Man, I knew I should have waited a little bit, bro. I said it, but it's all good. We'll see what happens. And so on this one, the weekly is, let's find out. Bam, 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 bam. Broke below, came up, broke above. This becomes the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So the weekly is bullish. The daily. Let's go. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Broke above. Nope. So sorry. Broke back below. And then we came back up. Higher, lower, high. Bam, lower low. Bam. So I guess we'll count this, bro. Bam, 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 bam. Broke above. Bam, bam, bam. Broke below. So now we are in a bearish. The daily is bearish. And this is not a accurate represent. I drew this in last week. So let me put an accurate representation of what I expect the market to do. Well, let's go look at the 4 hour real quick. As you can see, the 4 hour is bearish. You know what I mean? Bam, 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 bam. Broke below, came back up, broke below. Double top on. This is how you know we for real bearish. Like, got the double top and broke below. So now what I'm expecting price to do is to come up and come down. Bam. Just like that. Come back to our daily area of interest. And why is this our daily area of interest? Because we have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. You need at least 3 touches. If we scroll to the left, we got 4 touch, 5 touch. You know what I mean? 6 touch. Yeah, we're good. It's respected. So that's what we're expecting that one to do. And I'm not gonna go through the rest of them. I'm just gonna go through the main ones that we're watching. We're currently down on our position right now, man. And I hope it don't do that, man. Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. We still holding because it's either gonna hit my stop loss or it's gonna hit my take profit. You feel me? I put $80 at risk because that's what I was willing to risk. Scared money don't make money. If you're getting out early and stuff, just because you're in drawdown, definitely got some work to do on your mental game. You know what I mean? Definitely. So that's it, man. I'm gonna come back in a couple hours and give y'all an update. Alright, so I just brushed my teeth. I'm about to go to bed. I'm gonna show y'all the trades before we go to bed. I don't really like looking at the numbers, so we just gonna I'm not gonna really look at the numbers like that. We just gonna mainly look at the trades. So let me show you. So for AUD on the 4 hour, this is how we're looking. It's looking like it's about to hit our stop loss in just a second. And then AUD CAD, it's looking decent. It's not looking that bad, but I'm thinking they follow each other, so we'll see. Hopefully I wake up in the morning and shoot it. It goes. That'd be a blessing. But yeah. Alright. So I forgot my camera at the house, so I'm recording this on my phone. But we lost those two trades. Let me show you. Woke up to an L, man. So earlier, I didn't count this right here. I didn't count that. I should have counted that. So now I know. Count the little blips too, you know what I mean? Make sure. And if the daily is looking weird, don't get in it, you know what I mean? If the daily is looking like it's about to reverse or something like that, you know what I mean? Don't get in it. And on this one, took a L too, bro. I think I'm gonna start making the daily like the most important one of them all to make sure that I don't mess up. But we just got in this GBP CAD trade, you know, so hopefully we make it back. The account is at like 245 right now. Let me show y'all how it's looking. The weekly looks very bearish, but if you see what happens, bam, 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 bam. It usually has this one point where it keeps coming to and then bounces. One point keeps coming to and then bounces. So that's what I'm expecting, you know, on the weekly. But the weekly is bearish. Don't get that mistaken either. Weekly is whoop, bam, bam. Because of this, we bearish. Daily is definitely bullish. And why is it bullish? All right, let's follow it. Bam, 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 bam. Went up, broke above, then came down, coming down, coming down. So this is lower low, lower high, lower low. Now we created a higher high, higher low, bam. So the daily is bullish. And what did I just say? The daily is about to, yeah. The daily is my new, yeah. We ain't going against that daily no more, bro. Never, not again. I'm finna flip this account, bro, to 100K. So yeah, and then the 4 hour, as you can see, we're bullish. So that's the daily and the 4 hour are in sync. 2 time frames in sync, that's what we need. So I put my stop loss a little bit below. Oh, and let me drop down below. Let me show y'all why I actually got my entry at. This is what the 2 hours looking like. 1 hour already engulfed these other 2 candles. So that's why I got in. Now if this 1 hour closes bullish like this, then yeah, we should be good. Also, another thing that I wanted to say is I still kept my risk the same. I'm still risking $80. And the reason for that is you don't want to switch up your risk to reward. What I used to would do is if I lose a trade, I'm coming back with, I'm doubling it up on the amount. Don't do that, bro. Just try to get it back through the risk to reward. That's how you get it back. Don't try to up the risk because now you're messing up your profits. If you lose, you just lost. You got to create a plan and stick to the plan, man. So I'm still risking $80. I already put my take profit in, so if I win, it'll be like $235 at it. So we'll be pretty much right back at break even. A little bit more, probably about like $75 more, but we'll pretty much be right back at break even.
I'm also looking at USD JPY and Euro GBP, and they're looking pretty ripe. They're looking like a ripe fruit to pick because they did exactly what I had. This is USD JPY. I had this marked up, and it probably shows in the video. We came back to the area of interest. Now, I still think it might go up a little bit more, so I'm gonna wait and be patient. I'm waiting on the bearish engulfing on the 1 hour or the 2 hour. And then Euro GBP, like I said earlier, we got that head and shoulders on the daily. Should price respect it, 4 hour. So yeah. What's up, everybody? So like I said, I left my camera at home, and I would have gotten taken out of the trade I'm in currently, because at 5 o'clock spread likes to go up quite a bit. Right now it's 637, so I moved my stop loss up a little bit to account for spread. I put it back to its regular spot at 6 when spread goes back to normal. Let me show y'all the trade right now that I'm in. Still in GBP CAD. Spread came up and hit like right here, but the actual price action was never there. So if I hadn't moved it, I would have definitely got taken out. So I'm glad I did, because I'd rather get taken out by actual price action than to get taken out by spread any day. Alright, man, I'm finna go to bed. I was just listening to The Courage to Be Disliked. It's one of my favorite books. Very, very insightful. The trade is looking, I don't even know, it could be good or bad, but I'll show y'all. So this is what the trade looks like. GBP CAD, daily time frame, 4 hour. So it's actually looking pretty decent. I don't like that we close below here, but hopefully in the morning we wake up and it done shot and came all the way up here and hit TP. USD JPY did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. Looking at the daily, bam, 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 bam. Now we broke below, so the area of interest was in between that and 4 hour. I had already had this drawn up. It came back. I was looking at it right when it was reversing earlier this morning. It was about 5 o'clock this morning. That's when I was at work looking at it. I looked at it at, I was looking at it right here, and I was about to get into it, because on the 30 minute we had this bearish engulfing, but I didn't. It's all good. There'll be more opportunities. AUD CAD. So the daily, as you can see, we're in a downtrend. Bam, 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 broke below. And even if you don't want to count that, even if you just want to count this, bam, broke below. What I'm waiting on is this retracement. Went up to here somewhere. Daily area of interest, 4 hour. Looks like we're about to have it. I set up an alarm, as you can see. So as for now, I'm about to go to sleep. Y'all see when I wake up. So I just got to work. I woke up this morning to this right here. You know what I mean? Did exactly like I said, bruh. This was a 5 o'clock. See 1700, that means that's in military time, that's 5 o'clock. That's when spreads go crazy. If I had not have moved my stop loss, because I moved my stop loss to right here whenever at 5 o'clock. If I had not have done that, I would have got, spread would have took me out right here, and I would have been messed up. But luckily, you know what I'm saying, due to experience and due to just knowing that, I was able to save the position, because I'd rather get wicked out by price than a dang spread. Price came down here, and then last night made the money back in our sleep. So now I don't even know what the account is at. Let me see what the account is at. Let me see. I ain't even look yet. The account is at, turn the Wi-Fi off. It don't work on the Wi-Fi here for some reason. $479. Well, I don't want to show y'all. Let me see if I can get that right. $479, so y'all see. So that's pretty much what I said too. I said if we got the trade, then we'll be back at break even. We'll be about around 470. So do the math, and that's correct. Waiting on this trade right here. This daily pullback, NZD/USD, same thing. Possibly enter. I don't think I'm gonna enter this one, because momentum is starting to slow down, as you can see. That's somebody I gotta let in real quick. But it also could not be slowing down, because it could just be doing this type of stuff right here, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna actually just go through everything, some more all the pairs right now, and see if there's anything that's more pairs with more potential. I'm gonna see if there's any more pairs with more potential. So AUD/CHF, as you can see, is still 6:14 in the morning. It did exactly what I thought it was gonna do last night. As you can see, last night I had drew up a marker to right here, have it come down. We came up, we tested, but as you can see, when price tests an area, it likes to test it multiple times. Every single time price has reversed on the 4 hour, we've came up and we've tested multiple times every single time, except for here. We didn't do it here, but that's like an exception. We got a wick out here, so I'm gonna be waiting for price to come back up to here again. I'll be trying to take it to here. Like I told y'all, man, my charts are inverted, so it's really a long position in reality. So yeah, if we come back up here, you know, we could possibly be looking at about a 3 to 1, 3.4 to 1. That'll almost put us at, if we get a 4 to 1, $80. We'll probably need like one more, like 2 to 1 in order to be where we need to be at 800. Probably be at like 700 something, but that's if we even get the trade. CAD JPY for the weekly, as you can see, and we start creating higher low, bam, bam, creating higher high, bam, bam, bam. So we are bearish, and we got a head and shoulders. This is the last point. Anywhere between here we can find a weekly area of interest, but I don't do weekly, I do daily area of interest. So on the daily, as you can see, it's up, but at the same time, I count that right there, that little blip, I count that. So we bam, 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 bam. In between these 2 points is anywhere where we could find the daily area of interest. We have a whole bunch of touches right here. We got 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, 5 touch, 6 touch, 7 touch. You know what I mean? That's 7 touches, bro. That's looking good. Now let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour is also in the downtrend. Bam. Even if you count this blip, bam, bam, bam. I'm looking for a price to come back up to this daily area of interest. So I got an alarm set. When it does, I'm gonna smack it to this other area of interest that I found on the daily. So that's looking like my favorite one for right now. We'll see though. I'll continue looking for more. So we got GBP JPY as well. It's already at the daily area of interest. I might be looking to get into this soon. It's pretty much the same as the other JPYs. It just looks a lot cleaner. 4 hour. Could be interested in this soon if we get some more wicks and some more confirmation on the 4 hour that we're at an area that price wants to respect. I just woke up from a long nap, man. It is June 10th, 11:18. I can't remember when I last did a recording. Got AUD I had already had this marked up too. So on the weekly, you can see we're in the uptrend, but we're at the top, very top of price. So daily, we're bearish. Price hasn't passed this right here. There, we're bearish, and even if you look at the minor structure has shifted bearish as well. We are making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I mean, this ain't nothing. Bam, we broke below. So this becomes the lower high. Lower high, lower low. This is our daily area of interest because we have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Soon, I'm gonna be looking to get in because now we're near our daily area of interest. If it comes up a little bit more and comes to this area and starts wicking out, I'll be interested. Alright, so I'm on AUD CAD. I just got in because I had an alarm right here. It hit my alarm. It's looking like we're at the perfect spot. I could be wrong, but it's looking delicious, bro. Look at that 4 hour wick. We haven't created the wick yet. We still got an hour and 29 minutes on this candle. But if you look at the 2 hour, well, we still got an hour 29 minutes left on that too. But the 1 hour, we're creating the reversal patterns right now. It looks as if we still got 30 minutes left on the candle though, so you never know. Look at the 30 minute. We're at the daily area of interest. So now I'm looking to take it to another daily area of interest. This is take profit 1, but I'm looking to take it to take profit 2, which is right here. If it gets there, we'll have about a 4 to 1. If it gets to this one, we'll have about a 2 to 1. Look at GBP CAD. We could have got a 5 to 1, bro. I sell myself short, man. I should have stayed in it. Look at that. But it's all good. We got a 3 to 1, so that's good. You never know whether this is gonna reverse at this point or keep going. So we start seeing reversal signs, start seeing wicks. You gotta, you know what I mean, take your profit. You feel me? Hopefully the AUD CAD play comes through. If it hits TP2, we will have successfully flipped the account to 800 for the week. So we'll see.
Good morning. I know I probably look crazy right now. My hair probably all smushed in and stuff. But I just woke up. Let me show you how we doing on the trade. Alright. So, it's not looking bad. AUD cat. Go on the 4 hour. That's what we look like on the 4 hour. Bam, 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 bam. Broke below. Came back up. Tested the daily area of interest. Shoot, hopefully we melt. Hopefully we. You know what I'm saying? If we lose, we'll be back at break even on the account. If we win, well, it depends on what take profit we hit. TP1, we'll still need a 2-to-1 for the week to hit 800. But if it hits TP2, then we will have double the account for the week. That's the beauty of the risk to reward. It's all in the risk to reward, bro. I told you. Now, could I have like doubled up on that last play and been, you know, way good? Yeah. But you changing your risk to reward, bro. You changing your risk, it messes everything up. I'm telling you, cause just cause I won in hindsight doesn't mean I knew I was gonna win, you know, as I took the trade. So it's better to just stick to one risking a certain percentage or a certain number for the week, and then next week change that, or a month, and then next month change it, or, you know, stick to a certain percentage, bro, and keep at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward. You can lose a couple trades. We lost 2 trades in the beginning of the week, and I only won 1, and that 1 trade brought us back to break even and past break even into profitability, because I got a 3-to-1. That means I could lose 3 trades. That means I still got, if I lose this trade, we're pretty much at break even, and I only won 1 trade for the week. You know what I mean? So the risk to reward is what allows you to be profitable. You can know all the technicals, you can know you got to get the risk to reward down, bro, period. Just wanted to say that. So I just got back from the gym. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at the trade while I was in the car. I said, I did one of these. I hit a, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on, let me show you real quick, man. We have had a perfect rejection from the AOI, from the daily AOI, you know what I'm saying? This candle happened within the last 15 minutes, man. This is like look at that. So we have had a perfect rejection from the area of interest. So I'm gonna be looking to take this definitely to TP2. So yeah, it's looking pretty good so far, but don't be getting too happy, bro. The market can do anything at any time. It could decide it want to pull back right now and shoot to the moon. You feel me? So just keep your fingers crossed, pray, thank God for the blessings, and continue to recommend. And I'm about to continue my day, you feel me, till I see you again. Bro, so I just realized Alex G is against this freaking pair. He's in the same trade that I am, but he's going literally the opposite way, bro. It's kind of it does have me worried, because Alex, he know what he doing, man. We'll see. Look, I am not lying.
Has now basically liquidated us, and now it looks like it's out.
Remember, my charts are inverted.
We had news at 8:30 in the morning, and there's news at 8:30 in the morning on the USD. I don't know how it affected AUD CAD, but
see, you hear he said, I don't know how it affected AUD CAD. Y'all see that chart there, right? Look, now let's look at this on the 1 hour, and let's uninvert it. Look at this on the 1 hour, and let's uninvert it. That's kind of got me worried that Alex G thinks it's going the other way, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm gonna stick with it, bro. Cause I don't know. I think mine gonna win, bro. I think I win that motherfucker. I'm gonna take Alex G money. Nah. But yeah, we'll see, bro. So a trade update on AUD. It is 2 p.m. Wednesday, June 11th. Yeah, the trade has pulled back. I'm hoping price continues to but, you know, price has Alex G on its side, so it's probably goes yeah, Alex G, man. We'll see, man. I don't know. I hope I don't lose. That's all I'm gonna say. But if we do, we're still good. We'll just be at break even as of right now. Alright, so AD Cat, I got stopped out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's maddening. Sometimes it can get to you. I should have just went with FX LSG, man. But this is the weekly, so I'm guessing where my mistake was, I didn't look at the overall where we were in the market. But the account is at 388. Let me show y'all, man. 387.52. That right there blew me, bro. But we finna, you know what I mean? We gonna try to keep going. We gonna see what's up. So I think I found the next trade, GBP and ZD. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like how the weekly, I like how the weekly's looking, don't get it mixed, because we're in a downtrend. Overall, we're up. But look how strong that up is, you know what I mean, overall, you feel me? But as you see, we had higher low, higher high, broke below, came back up. Now I'm expecting it to come back down for a little bit. The reason I'm expecting price to at least come back above here at least, because as you can see here was the last time we broke a previous higher low. As you can see, we broke the higher low and we came back up, doop, bam, created another lower low before heading back up. So, you know, what I'm expecting for price to do is 2. It could push up a little bit more, but I'm expecting price to come back down and create a lower low than this at some point eventually. Now, the daily, as you can see, we are in a downtrend. Around here, I'll be looking for price to start, you know, consolidating a little bit, get a couple wicks maybe, and then get in. 1 hour, starting to create some consolidation in this area right here, but I'm definitely gonna wait a while. I'm definitely waiting on the bearish engulfing for sure. I'm waiting on that. Yeah, I'm not trying to take no more L's, bro, so I'm for sure waiting on that. GBP CAD on the 2 hour, you know, we had a pullback. We have now had a 2 hour bearish candle. That's not a bearish engulfing, but you know, it's showing signs of bearishness. So, and it's near the previous resistance. So, you know, my thought process is, take a risk, get in where you fit in. See with trading and in life, everything ain't gonna be by the book, textbook. You're gonna have some times where it's by the book, textbook, but everyone's not gonna be. But there's also the opportunity of losing, just like there's the opportunity of winning. It is Wednesday, June 11th, 11:48. The account is still at 370, whatever, 387. Gonna continue to hold this and see if we can't make some money. Alright, so I'm just waking up before I pop up on the screen and I find out what happened. I wanted to find out with y'all. And as you can see, like, I haven't looked at the trade. I did wake up and look at my phone to see, but this is the last thing that's on my phone, AUD CAD. I'm watching FXLSG's trade too, but let's pop it up and let's see where we're at. Oh man, I hope we're not all the way up there, man. I hope that that's not real price action right now. Oh man, that is real price action. Dang, what the heck? Oh, they didn't even give me, oh man. Oh wait, I'm tripping. We didn't get wicked out. We're still in the trade. Whoa, what am I even looking at right now? We are up, bro. I ain't looking at the right thing. Yeah, dude, this is the trade. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, this is the trade. Okay. See, this makes more sense now. Yeah, this is the trade we're in right now. I'm looking to hold it down to here, but if we start getting a whole bunch of rejections and stuff, I might just get out. We are up on the account. Can't really see it. Let me put it in view. $187. Alright, so I just got done
at the gym. It is 7:08 a.m. in the morning. I'll show y'all that in just a second. I wanted to show y'all something on the charts. Now if you look, this is where psychology comes into play. This is where a lot of traders might get out of the trade because they see it pulling back. Let me show y'all the time. 7:08 Thursday. We're in GBP CAD. In trading, you kind of need somewhat of a go big or go home mentality. Now, that doesn't mean you risk a lot. That means you trust your trade. You should have done the due diligence beforehand to gain an understanding of how much you want to put at risk, where you want that stop loss to be placed at on the charts, and whether the risk to reward is worth it. You should have done all your due diligence beforehand to ensure that the trade is either going to hit your stop loss or your take profit to the best of your abilities. The market is going to do what it's going to do, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do what you're supposed to do. I'm going to stay in the trade. I have moved my stop loss to break even. So now the trade is essentially risk free. Why wouldn't I hold it? If we lose, it's not a loss. Our profit is just what, $5, $0. Just play it smart, man. You gotta be smart in the game. You gotta understand what you're going for. We're going for a 3-to-1 right here. Hopefully we get it. Let's just continue to do like LSG say and sit and forget. I just got out the shower and I wanted to expand on that topic a little bit more. Trusting your trade, there's no point in you, alright, let's compare it to basketball. There is no point in you and the coach going through the process of watching the other team's games, analyzing each player, how they move. Oh, he goes left here. The other player likes to shoot from the wing a lot. Make sure you're going through all this whole process. You're putting in dribbles, you're putting in, and you got this one play that y'all drew up because y'all did the work, y'all studied, and come game time, you don't even use the drill that y'all have been practicing. You do something completely different. What do you expect to happen? See, at least if you stick to the plan and lose, it wasn't your mind's fault. It was the plan. So now you can plan better and win next time. But when you keep letting your mind win, you don't know who won. No, stick with it. Practice how you play and play how you practice. Don't play yourself in these markets, bro. Stick with your game plan. If you can get in a zero risk trade, come on now. Let that hit your take profit.
Look at the meal this morning, boy. I got the eggs.
Contracted to a team with that young man. An opportunity in which, he had a rough road. Top player in the Downs All-American, all those things, and then you go to...
So as y'all can see, 9:04 Thursday, I switched up my charts a little bit. I recently seen a trader that uses black, and I kind of like it because it allows me to see price better. We came up, accumulated a lot, and then we broke out, which means we had a lot of sellers, but we didn't have enough sellers to continue to push price down. Came back down, which means when we reach this level, we could also potentially see another push up. I think price is about to come up and hit my stop loss at break even right now. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's see. Let's do it together, man. I'm not finna sit here and wait for it. I'm gonna do some other stuff.
It is June 12th, 9/27. I just marked up this chart, man, for GBP AUD. It's looking pretty good for a pullback. And why do I say that? Well, when we look at the weekly, we can see price tends to have a big pull, and then we tend to do some consolidating after a big pull, and then pull back down a little bit. We haven't had an actual test, like a retest in a while. This big move, price comes, retest, bam, big move. We're gonna need a retracement, man. We need to retest somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Now price is creating this double top right here. Not really double top. This one's even less, which is even better confirmation. And the daily, this is the daily time frame, by the way. We were going up, now we're going down. This is the, okay, so bam, bam, bam. Head and shoulders right here, easily seen. Bam, came back down, retest. Bam, 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 bam. So now, what I'm expecting, and the only way I'll get in this trade because on the 4 hour, as you can see, we're stranded. It looks like, you know what I mean, like you can't tell if this really about to go. Like it could keep shooting, you know what I mean, it could keep shooting. So if price comes up, test this area, doesn't, you know, candlestick doesn't break this, I'm gonna get in. But if not, then it'll be what it is. Alright, AUDCHF, it is 9:58. Looks amazing for a sale. If we get a bearish engulfing on this 2 hour, let me show y'all my thought process. So the weekly, I had to invert the chart so I could make sense of it, by the way. See, we're going up, 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 up. Each time we go up, like I said, we have consolidation. So what I'm thinking is daily, as you can see, we were in the downtrend. Then we came up, bam, 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 broke below. Now we're at the previous higher low, 4 hour. We are creating whatchamacallit, we're creating consolidation up here. 2 hour, it looks like it's about to start going bearish. Let me look at the 1 hour. I didn't look at the 1 hour. If we get a 2 hour close somewhere around here, I'll probably get in it. Let me also show y'all the trade that we're in currently. This is the 5 minute, 1 hour. We just had a close to the downside. That's good. Now I'm thinking price might come up here, but either way it should continue down. Alright, this is the trade we are in currently on the 5 minute time frame. Let me show y'all the 15 minute. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, the 15 minute look like it's about to start reversing. We were creating lower low, now we came back up above. Check on the 5 minute. If the 5 minute has like a little shoot above here, bro, I'm gonna close. Just say I know GBP CAD. It is now June 12th, 327. $173. Alright, so it's only been like 2 minutes. It's looking like it's about to shoot. So I just went ahead and got out, man. It's GBP CAD. The account is now at $552.90. Saying we got our profits. So let me move my risk to reward to reflect where we actually got out at. We got a 2.39, 335. Still waiting on GBP AUD to do one of these, or AUD CHF. AUD CHF, the 2 hour did close how I would like it to, but we need more rejections right here. Like, I can't take that, bro. Another one I'm looking at is USD JPY. I'm looking at this to come down some more, possibly, and then start creating some of these, do some, you know, some of this stuff, consolidation to head to the upside. Those look like plays for next week. It's looking like we might not even make half of what we wanted to make this week, but at least we didn't lose. I mean, we lost, but at least overall we're up for the week. Because I ain't gonna lie, there's like this mental barrier, bro. Usually when I get to 400, I blow the account. Now it seems a bit different. We hit the 500 mark. I can't wait to be seeing fucking $1,000 trades. So that's where we're at on the account for now, and we're gonna keep trying to grow it. CAD JPY, Thursday, June 12th, 8:42. It's a bunch of pairs that just went crazy, but look, it did exactly what I was thinking it was gonna do. Weekly, this is what we're looking like. Take all this stuff off so we can see it clearer. Bam. Higher highs, higher lows. Daily, bam, 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 bam. Higher highs, higher lows. 4 hour, lower lows and lower highs. But we're at a daily area of resistance. Literally, I had this drawn up. If we start seeing wicks right here, I might take this to the upside. And this is exactly why I should have listened to myself. GBP CAD, it's Friday, 4:33 in the morning. Bro, we would have hit almost a 5. Bro, that would have been it. I could have got a. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how I did not stick to the game plan. What I said was I was at least gonna carry it to here. Not upset with myself. Very disappointed. Very disappointed in you, Rakeem. You know better. Next time, you show that you know better. Alright? Don't be playing with this, boy. You heard me? Don't be playing with this. This shit changed lives, man. This gonna change your life. You have been broke 27 years. Alright? Do you want to be the same or do you want to be different? You tell me. Because if you want to stay the same, keep doing that. Keep doing that right there. Get those same results every time. But if you want to be better, you're going to have to grow your mindset. Alright, Rakeem? Quit playing with yourself, man. Quit playing with yourself. Stick with the game plan. Period. I'm about to go to the gym this week.
Man, I might record me hitting the bag for y'all, cause I'm finna murder this bag, man. I'm thankful that we're up, okay? We're up 160 on the account. But yeah, man, we gotta be better next week. Next week we gotta hold. Next week, don't play yourself, boy. Alright? Let's make it happen. So I'm just driving in my car on my way to the gym. It is 5:51, as you can see, in the morning. And I was thinking, like, why have I been broke this whole time? Is it a scaredness? I think it's a mentality. I think I've told myself money doesn't matter because I didn't have money. So I tried to block off the fact that money is everything, bro. You tripping. Every day there's a homeless man out there begging for money. You know why? Because he understands. Money is everything, but it's nothing at the same time. Because you know what the most important thing about money is? The skill set on how to make it. If you know how to make money, you'll never be without, and you'll forever be able to do whatever you want to do. The people that say money ain't nothing, they probably ain't never hit rock bottom. It's because money wasn't nothing to them. They probably always had money. They ain't never been that homeless man. They ain't never been that person that has to go to the store to buy 50-cent cream pies and look on the ground for change every day just to go to the store to buy some 50-cent cream pies that you living off of. They probably ain't never had to do that. Sleeping in your car, they probably ain't never had to do that. Them people that say that money ain't everything is because they always had it. You don't appreciate what you always had. See, that homeless man, he begging, bro. He begging for money. When people look at the homeless man, they look at a homeless man with pity, shame, and we all know that. But when you look at a billionaire, when you look at a millionaire, when you look at a gazillionaire, when you hear Bill Gates, when you hear the Prince of Saudi Arabia, when you hear these names, highly respected. Why? Money, power, respect. When you take all the extra bull crap out of this life and you just look at it for what it is, what makes the Prince of Saudi Arabia any different from that homeless man? What makes them different? What makes Bill Gates different from the homeless man that you drive by every day under that bridge? What makes the difference? You tell me. And then you tell me money don't matter. Money matters, bro. So don't play yourself. Get out of that mindset of thinking, money don't matter. Nah, money is everything, bro. When you hit rock bottom, you'll see. Get to the money, bro, and watch your life start to elevate. It gives you so many opportunities. It's just an opportunity opener. You got money, man. You go skydiving today just because you want to. Man, I think I want to go skydiving today. Let me go see if there's a skydiving place around me. Bam, booked. Oh, next Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to go skydiving next Tuesday, bro. Come on, man. Get on your stuff. Don't let nobody play you out your position. And for dang sure, don't play yourself out of your position. Open up the mindset. Try to understand things that you don't understand. Let's elevate and grow, bro. Let's get it.
show y'all this GBPJPY. It is 8:37 in the morning, Friday. Thinking about taking a short because if you look on the weekly, we're actually in an uptrend, and it would be what Alex G calls a degen trade. Look at this. Weekly up, the daily is up, but if you look, we're at a point where we need to have we need more of this than a retracement, bro. We can't just have this wick out, and we're at a point where price on the 4 hour we bounced up, and now we're at a previous area of resistance. So if we get, so this is the 2 hour, this is the 1 hour. The 2 hour looks pretty bad. It looks like it's gonna keep shooting, I ain't gonna lie, but the 1 hour looks good for the sell, and the 30-minute looks amazing for the sell if we get a bounce from right here. 15-minute, bam, 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 bam. Came back down, retest. I might get in this sell, bro. But at the same time, bam, 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 bam. Look at market structure. We're creating higher highs. So if we come back up and we get some kind of rejections right here in this area, I'm gonna be looking to sell down to about right here. So that'll be bam, be about a 2 to 1. I'm thinking. I need to think quick though, because I really am not trying to lose. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more, see if it comes up here a little bit, and then it goes down a little bit more. So it's literally, I don't know how many minutes later, 8:43. We just hopped in the trade. This is hectic for me because I really don't take too many trades on the 15-minute chart. We are currently up $11. We literally just hopped in. Hopefully it continues to go in our direction. We'll see though. But it's a couple minutes later, 9:05. As you can see, GBPJPY trade's not looking too good, I'm gonna be honest. If we lose this trade, I'm asking myself, what was the purpose of losing it? And really all I can come up with is two things: a mixture of FOMO. You saw how frantic I was when I came on the camera earlier. My mind was discombobulated. That's the whole goal of the market, is to trick you. You have to beat your own mind. So it's a mixture of FOMO, and also I think it's revenge trading, because you know, GBP CAD, if I would have still been holding this, that would have definitely gave us more than what we needed to flip the account. From now on, I need to take my emotions out of the equation, just focus on the technical. I'm just thinking I should have waited. Like I said it in the video. I said I need to wait until we come back up a little bit, start creating some more rejections, and then get in. But I didn't. And look, market structure is still up. So what am I? You know what I mean? It's like my greed overshadowed the actual opportunity, and it led me to believe that I was He-Man and knew what the market was gonna do before it does it. Wait for market to show you what it's gonna do. Be patient. So if we lose this trade, that's why. If we win, you still need to be more patient, bro. Could have got a better entry. You know, it's a game. You look at the game plan, you find out if you lose, you win, you got another basketball game. You got a whole season. So we're gonna learn as we go. But you let FOMO come into the picture and make you get in when you didn't want to. No more. Be diligent. Let's go. Okay, so as you can see, finally just hit stop loss on the revenge trade. The account is now at 470. I ain't gonna say too much, bro. The week is over now. We're done trading for the week. Don't trade against the trend again, bro. Next week we're starting off with 470. We're still gonna stick to 80 risk to reward, so till we flip it to 800. Do better.